Hello, and welcome to the Daily Gas for December 10th, 2025, called Accentuate the Negative by Clover. I'm recording this before I'm about to hop into a 6-hour final, so that should be interesting. But yeah, this is my calm before the storm. Well, at least hopefully it will be. So what are we faced with today? Well, normal Sudoku rules apply. Wherever a checkerboard clue appears at the intersection of four cells, the digits in those cells must form a checkerboard pattern of odd and even. That is, one diagonally opposite pair is odd and the other pair is even. All possible clues are given. So, what does that mean? Well, we saw this 3 days ago in Accentuate the Positive. Um, we need to look at these checkerboards. So, this checkerboard here is at the intersection of these four cells. We have an odd here. So, we would know that this digit here also must be odd, right? So, this would come from the set 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and this opposite pair would be even. So these digits would come from the set 2, 4, 6, and 8. However, this puzzle is special. Well, I guess it follows a normal Baden-Burg constraint, which a couple of you had mentioned. You were waiting for the negative constraint on that previous puzzle, but this is where the puzzle actually comes back to its roots, wherein I guess I just see an immediate example here. Um, right now in this corner, we have two even digits. Let's do a little bit of color coding here. Two even digits. That would mean that you could not then place two odd digits here. Like if this was 1 and is 5, this would be an invalid way to resolve this Sudoku. Right? Even though there's no Sudoku reason currently, I know for a fact that this cannot be in the solution. 100% because if it were, then there would need to be a checkerboard here. And the fact that there is no checkerboard here means you cannot create a checkerboard pattern. Hopefully that made sense. Those are the rules. Let's just jump right into it. All right, so what can I do right off the bat? Well, see, this is where it would be nice to color code, but we're going to be stubborn. We'll see how long that can last, but here, for a fact, these are going to be even digits. That means we've accounted for all of our even digits. That would then be 2, 4, 6, and 8. That means this is going to be from the set 1, 5, and 9. Can we do better? Evens this way, evens this way. That means we'd have accounted for 3 of our even digits. This definitely has to be 1 or 9, right? This would have to be 3 or 5. Oh, okay. So I was like, what if we just look in the top left corner? Because that's where it's usually good to start a gas puzzle. We just get 2 in the corner. And actually, we get 1 here, 4 here, and 3 here. So symmetry coming into play. That is a 3 in the corner, which means we could have started the puzzle with a 3 in the corner if we had noticed. Um, here, let me just reset real quick, just so I can do that. Um, jokes aside here, we've done exactly what we were talking about actually in our example where we placed 1 in the corner and 5 here. I swear I didn't do that purposefully. Um, this cannot be odd because if it was odd, we'd end up with that checkerboard pattern, the even diagonals and the odd opposite diagonal, which means it has to be even. Only way that works with 2, 4, 6 is if this is 8. With 2, 4, 8, this must then be 6. Then we don't have to worry about these because these are just broken by default. This can't be even. Oh well, let's just use Sudoku. 6 has to go here, 8 has to go here, 6 has to go here, 8 has to go here. This is 9, this is 5, this is 5, this is 9, this is 5, and this is 9. Looky there. So, I guess 261, right? This will be 1, and then this is just easily resolvable as 2, 6. This is 1, 4, and hello, I'm blanking. 9. There we go. 1, 4, 9. This must be 4. This is a 1, 9 pair, which we can't explicitly resolve here, though 4 does get us 4 here, I'm realizing. Across here, we're missing 3, 4, and 8, where this has to be odd. Sorry, so this has to be 3, this is 8, this is 4. Oh, I accidentally spacebarred again. Um, Clearly I'm getting a little bit too clumsy when it comes to placing those digits. The 2, I've also realized, places a 2 here. And then, yeah, we have a bit of like rotational symmetry on this, like 5s opposite 9s, you know, but it's not perfect rotational symmetry. 1 opposite 3, but also 3 opposite 7, and 7 opposite 7, and 6 opposite 8, and 2 opposite 4. Like, it's close enough. It's close enough to give us an idea of how to move forward. This will be 2, by the way, if we keep our evens going. And this will be 2, again, to keep our evens going. Still can't resolve the 6, 8, but the 2, we are missing 3 and 5, which we can resolve here, 3, 5. But we still can't resolve the 1, 9. 3 and 3, though, leaves us with 3 here. This is still 6 or 8, which does form a 6-8 pair across. The rest of these are odd, which I guess this is kind of interesting, because 1, 7, 6 or 8. Again, either way, 6 or 8. 1, 5, 7, 9. Oh, hello. What are we missing from the column here? We're missing 7. And 7 then gives us 7 here. That gives us 1 here. 1 now gives us 1 here. With the 5, 9 to be resolved somehow. Somehow. Oh, well, of course, here. 5, 9, because I wasn't tracking my evens properly. For some reason, I thought that this could be an odd digit. So, and there probably have been more ways that I could use the Badenberg logic, or wait, maybe not. No, like here, for example, I know this has to be even. Or, yes, this has to be even, because if it was odd, it would break. So, like, this has to be 6. I didn't realize that before. It's funny, I pointed out, and then all of a sudden, here pops up an example. This will be 6, this will be 8, this is 7. Not 7, this is 5. There we go. And then The 6 goes here. 8, 9. 1, 9. 9, 8. 8, 6. So resolve there. Cross 1 and 7. I don't know if you can hear that, but they're doing something crazy outside, and I sure hope that's not going on through my entire exam. Um, Here we have a 9, and we are almost done. 9, 5, and then 3 and 7 to finish us off in exactly 8 minutes with accentuate the negative by Clover. So, with that, hopefully you enjoyed, and as always, thank you for watching.